Okay, the one on board that I hear is yours. Okay, just one more thing if you want to back to the place. But if it's not just the business plan, you don't have to say that. Better open price, a person that has a let's do that. I'll see if you get some business. I figured that way if you have enough people. Hear about everything? If you have to do that, get down and I don't sitting around. Whatever the difference is going to be, or whatever it was up to us, the girls, what the hell this day is that's what accommodates before that round. This is the one final guy. Don't touch it. Don't bother us. I don't want to hear that. So respect whatever you want to do. Or we're not here on the final result. We just gotta say yes. I'm not going to say that. Great job. What do you think you're not doing for that? Come on, please. I don't have to like it. It's like this. You're not boss. You're not half something. No, it looks like that's a good thing. That's good. To go to the center. That is good. Really good. Because you're the one. Joe, I want you to go down with the again. I've done this a lot, but they significant improvements from the last time we played. They put a lot of them. And all they want to do is play with me on the glass. Then we do that. So I go make sure George is up there and do that. And then be with them to make sure we get them. It's going to be a long time. I get it. It's just nothing. I like it, you know. How much is on his label? Perdonare, meglio se poi non rivengono da tutti i ragazzi. Ecco di nuovo, who would have expected this? 2 straight days of videos relating to Mike Matheson of the Montreal Canadiens. Now, in yesterday's video commentary talking about the Montreal Canadiens and the Canucks, he spoke about Mike Matheson as next in line for his and his team when it comes to negotiating contracts. It, of course, is the situation here. Matheson is a 31-year-old defenseman who's only making $4.875 million a year till the end of this season right now. Now, the interesting thing about this contract is that it was an 8-year deal. You can get all the way back to 2018-19. So it is quite a while that Matheson has been paid this amount of money. And at 31 years old, you can definitely see that he'll probably be in last year. He only scored 31 points because his top half spot was taken. But has gone to currently on pace for another 62-point campaign. Matheson brings a lot to the Montreal Canadiens, especially when you look at the deployment. He is a workhorse that just gets so much ice time. And alongside of Noah Johnson, he's been really good. But this video, we're not talking about Mike Matheson and his contract extension to be. Oh no, we are talking about another contract. But the Montreal Canadiens have been able to acquire the help of Mr. Mike Matheson that they over here. And to help us out, we're going on to an article posted on 2dasports.ca which will be linked in the description. Now, you are looking so eloquently at the JIC show, where they went out there and had their little segment. Of course, this is just a part of the conversation. Let's read this piece published earlier yesterday on TVA Sports about how Mike Matheson could be convincing Sidney Crosby to come play in Montreal. Oh boy, this is opening up that can of worms that Hashtag will not let die. The Montreal Canadiens are certainly heading in the right direction, but they're still missing one or two pieces to become a true Stanley Cup contender. Many have suggested this represents starts Sidney Crosby as a player who could help the fastest, and the best thing like this facility could be a valuable asset in convincing him to come to this city. The article says here, TVA Sports journalist Fernando Blanc didn't hesitate to highlight the excellent rapport between the two players. As a reminder, Matheson and Crosby were teammates with the Penguins. We eat together, we text each other, we talk on the phone. They're great friends, he said in the Daily JIC on Wednesday. And according to him, Crosby's arriving at the weekend is not the least squeeze. It's quite contrary. It's definitely going to happen, LeBlanc continued. We just need Sidney to say yes. Now, I think there might be some lost in translation errors over here with the article. On software, on Satex, on telephone. The article is saying that we do this. I mean, it's more so them, right? Fernando Blanc not saying that he goes up there and texts Sarah, Crosby, and Matheson. He's saying that they didn't do that. Right? They're great friends, he said, on the JIC desk. And so, with this, obviously, Mike Matheson being a good buddy of his to the Montreal Canadiens, there's absolutely no way he would have gone this entire summer, an entire text conversation, an entire dinner with Sid, so ultimately, here's the idea that, hey, you can stay in Montreal, and you will be revered here. You will be a god amongst human beings in this city. And obviously, Crosby knows that. So, whenever the boss saying, yeah, it's definitely going to go down, and it's definitely going to try to happen, we just need Sidney to say, yeah. Yes, I have a couple of guys who like everything. I was Crosby was 2 years in his current contract. The Penguins are currently heading towards rebuilding. At 38 years old, the 37 is struggling by one less points and winning a fourth Trophy title. For Crosby, it's easier for us to discuss this issue than for him to make the decision, LeBlanc said. Crosby is selling his love Sigma team. If he moved, we no longer have that Sigma team. But if anyone can help him with that, it's Mike Matheson. Now, who would have thought it, right? Like, imagine saying this 2 or 3 years ago that Mike Matheson, of all the people in the NHL that potentially would have this as an exception of what Montreal to that are still looking at the Boston. Just in case you wanted to shoot at the how things are going this year, so probably with the fans. Guess what? They've actually been doing great all right. You know, they're 2-2 in the season. It's not great. I think they're going to fine. See, the kids got 4 points in 4 games. That's all we really want out of this guy. And the crazy part is, he's going to win down in the student bus this year. That honor belongs to the Billy Americans. Who's exploded as the gates with 6 assists and 4 goals to open up the year. And obviously, the rest of the line better from out of him to realize that Justin Brown is on his line. He's got 4 goals and 4 games so far, and then God, I can't. Justin Brown's like everybody, is one of the top goal scorers in the National Hockey League this season. Who would have ever expected that? Big guy, $1.5 million a year, and he was playing in the CHL as far back as 3 years ago. Before becoming an NHL regular and the next of the Boston Bruins, 20 points in 57 games. Like, okay, he's fine. But now he's on pace for 82 goals and 82 games played. He's not going to do that, of course, but he is still one of the top 3 scorers in the National Hockey League. He's tied for third with Mathieu, Kaprizov, Boldy, Kreider, Bieber, Marchenko, and Jack Eichel. So pretty serious for guys and goodness to be compared to in this early stage of the NHL season. But so let's see it all off on his handshake. Whereas I was playing the Mountain, so Mountain's been getting all those assists. Crosby, though, still a point per game down. So good for him. Obviously, the Pittsburgh Penguins, not necessarily often the best wins and losses, but when it comes to some of these guys producing points, obviously, I'd say they're pretty okay. Sidney Crosby, though, is going to take these talents over to the Montreal Canadiens. Obviously, we hope that Mike Matheson is part of that happening. Matheson also
which one do I take? Ben?
Part of town where Sidney Crosby is from, of course, for the Nova Scotia, but Crosby doesn't have Spain growing up, and his dad was drafted by a Canadian, so there has to have been some sort of a connection there. Matheson, though, this is your advance, buddy. Prove yourself. The son of the Montreal Canadiens cannot live without. And
oh wow, I picked a better player. Okay.
But I digress. Mike Matheson is not a rose, don't say so much Andres. The 3 years he spent in Pittsburgh weren't really spectacular, but if they were able to have some sort of impact, like hits to Sidney Crosby's career, then hey, this could be a really good show for him to see to prove himself to the Habs and their fans, right? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about this idea that Matheson could base Crosby to bring it? Well, let me look in the description of the article if you want to go out there and read for yourself. If you enjoyed this video, see if you can hit the like button. If you did not, then hit the like button down there for you as well. Comment yourself out of the algorithm, so I appreciate it if you go involved here. And let me know your thoughts as to how Mike Matheson could potentially get involved in this Crosby ordeal. Maybe make it possible. Talk to me in the comment section below if you enjoyed this new battle and Ronnie. He's Blaine Hudson Dog. It's your pizza, man. You ever? I'm reminded of a scene where Chris came off Kentucky, so it didn't feel like nothing good was ever going to happen to you. And probably one of us was dead, and nothing did. That's how it feels reading the Lane Hudson news and being on this day. Yeah, hey, Eric Engels reported yesterday that Pittsburgh got more money. But it's not verified on the TV show, but that would have been what do they call it? They deferred. Deferred. Yeah. So you could have paid for it. It's deferred. But it was the player, Harrison said, went to go in and handed the team and said, okay, like, yeah, for this, let's just say it's isn't that funny how when the player gets control of the situation, it gets done. Yeah, Connor McDavid showed that. Blaine Hudson showing that. Listen, I think the player made his own mistake. I think it was a really, not good for him. Yeah, like you're 1 year into one of the tallest players. So I think it's a big financial mistake. You think it's a 60 million $60 Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not your money, it's not my money. He can do whatever he wants, the Habs can do whatever they want. The long and short of it is it's an extraordinary deal for Montreal Canadiens. I don't know how Noah Dobson comes off of sub 40 points. Wayne Hudson comes off of 66 and wins the Calder. Yeah. And Dobson's going to I don't know. I don't think Dobson was famous. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. And I don't want to get it. He only played like that. He played had to play like 17 games. That's it. So I thought he got one. History. They also fought with him. Yeah, that's true. But like, usually you make time. And no, I was a
Well, I'm not learning that. God's making a really fun program. Yeah. You know, I keep going back to the program. I'm like, holy cow. Like, listen, please support some of the newspapers that I'm at. I am mad. I hate this a lot. It's super good for the Montreal Canadiens. It's making work. What I've been able to stomach it. And I'm not been led to believe that this was going point. And, great deal. But, yes, the Bill said exactly what's correct, sir. I think to explain what happened here with Wayne Hudson and the reasoning behind him guiding this field out on the surface, you know, it's always better to say that indicates this low number here, is the Montreal Canadiens had a certain internal cabinet member that they wanted money to write, and they're going to sign this deal at this point without that extended history of moving to do it. We are not going to go to the 9 million and use help for the that negotiation. That I'm going to my number and just want that number to come with deferred money, and once that was take us back from Lane Hudson and said, no, I want deferred money, then that number dropped even further. And I think the idea of moving further negotiations here for Lane Hudson is what he's wanting to do. So like he's outlined many times, he has no weapons. That's why when he's looking back or whatever his big numbers wanted, maybe he wanted that, maybe he should have been yes, that would have been a very competitive situation. So it would have taken a long time for this thing to play out. It probably would have ended up in a situation where he's sitting out training camp.
The leading luggage brand Away wants to turn shoppers into frequent flyers. They choose Klaviyo, using real-time data and built-in AI to deliver personalized messages across every channel. Measure it all, and provide customer experiences that go the distance. Because with an AI-powered CRM that's built for them, brands like Away don't just grow. They take off.
Plus, next year, he would have had to deliver this. Yes. There was a lot of pressure on Lincoln. Wanted that contract. A lot came with it. But to get that contract, they're buying 6 RK, right? In all, well, they said on the sale, and not as Lincoln. So naturally, that number was fine for the Montreal Canadiens, where it's sold on the person solving. It's just like year and year and year. It's just going. But later on, retire at his own career. Let him do that sort of stuff. So, in a negotiation for 10 years old, he's a very good negotiator. And he has everybody on this roster under $10 million sitting on the plate. Bottom line here, wants it done now before you replace your NHL deal. If you want this money, it's there, but it's not going to be that number. Instead, yeah, I want $80 million of security for the rest of my life, for my family. So he said, that's cool. I can just go play hockey. And the thing I should have picked up on, and I realized again, didn't know this before it was coming. He wanted to deal before the season, like all the big guys. Like a free job, like McDavid, like Eichel got it done right before they was playing all that stuff. But Lane's not in that position. But the second best thing to get that done, have a total open, which is tonight. That's why that deal got done. You have to walk in there to the Bell Center with that deal done. I'm here for 8 years. Yeah, biggest probation probably of the yeah. After the Poppers have been traded, timing is so it was telegraphed there, and I just noticed that, and it's a wonderful deal for us to secure. The money's a lot of money. $100 million takes the license. Yeah, and going through the contract is so involved on it. This is the benefit, right? And then you get able to sign the second offer, just like that. Yeah. Signing this year versus next year, you're actually like, yeah, I think Aaron was like, before I go on, I need to take a look. Yeah, and actually, sure did. God bless my voice. This is why I get upset. Like, Adam is the biggest spectator on the show. I am not. But on the you went out the game talking about other stuff. Actually, you went to the game the other day and I did face with Kyle. I've seen it. Trade this player for draft picks. Any idiot can do that. So many GMs in this league are good at that. But the reason I sit before you, a husk of a human being, is because the Leafs had the hammer and everything. Those RFA negotiations fucked a generation of Leafs hockey. What should have been the golden generation of Leafs hockey, and we're watching it with them 10 years in, and one of them's gone. We're watching it torn through our fingers like sand. We're trying to hold on to something that's they might be good, but it ain't going to be the way it was supposed to be. You're taking away much of the well, I thought, no, you're actually like, no, get back to that. So you turn the night on yourself, Stephen. It just feels like the Squidward watching SpongeBob and Patrick run around me. Like, I'm watching all these young stars that Montreal has paid less. And I'm like, cool, can't wait for auction time for 20 after the next years of them doing so far, like, fuck them. You want to do the bonus structure? And then, yeah, I'm doing it. I got it. And then I think that's such a great point, though. I would love to get wax poetic on how good the half will be. 11 million. Yep. Next. 11 million. 11. 9.5. 6.5. 6. 5. That's how it kind of lines up in terms of bonus. So it shows how I didn't show you how little the first money is. No, I want all the money now. I'm not John Tavares, I'm not 35. Give me the money. Yeah, made the money next. Want that giant check on the line. I would also take $11 million. Guys would take $11 million once, too. You have to do it the rest of the time. Yeah. Yeah, it's and you know what? The problem is my favorite. I would really enjoy it. Oh, I'm so mad about it. Do you want to play the place that up there? Love the yeah, let's go. We're not popular in this position. What? I don't know, man. It's that, like it did get back. He gave me a very weird 45-minute interview with Star, and we frankly were like, that was odd. Yeah, that's okay. So the OffSeason and the Montreal Canadiens taken the Northeast into the bar, extraordinary over tense, break that hurt feelings on both sides, and then you take a seat. Hurt feelings on both sides? You've been in the league 1 year. I've been late to make this thing. I honestly want. I think what they talking about. I think they're upset. Yeah, I watched a super weird 45-minute interview in a car. Yeah. That's just the other one. I think I'm annoyed. I think the right thing to do is bag on that. What's going to happen here is you get a $9 billion contract. Do you know who is into this post if you say that Sean Coffey, Vortex Management, was going to be Aaron Ferris' investment? And if you don't think Ferris is involved in this, you're out of your mind. He runs the damn thing. This is a guy whose dad is involved in his career to a level that is like, and I think this is his dad's negotiation more than his dad. I think what we hear out of the gentleman next to me is a long, big part of your hungry. I'm not overthinking it, Adam. I want to discuss and now it's continues to be you know what? No, guys, like, alright, Patch fans, you've had your fun, but we're burying the lead with the next part of the story. And the other guys. The next part of the story, no, okay, so Lane Hudson signs the contract extension, right? Yep. Then what happened hours later? In the Toronto Star, Ivan Demidov, the agent, did a super fucking weird interview where he talked about how bad Lane Hudson's contract was. Just kidding. That didn't happen. Imagine being so fucking weird as to do that to a teammate. Imagine missing that person for a moment. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Mitch Marner's cornball agents gave an interview the day Matthew signed. Yeah. That's not good. That was a bad deal. Yeah. Steve, I give you a little pushback for taking the direction of the league, but it actually makes a lot of sense taking that direction because you look at what it's a example of what not to do. Yeah. So you're pointing out the window that the Leafs had from that Matthews draft pick to make it the playoffs early against Washington with serendipity as Montreal doesn't do, and then the last 9 years of his talk. And then eventually, that thing's going to come to an end. And you look at the Habs and them sign the Lane Hudson and go through their top stars, the Suzuki and Caulfield and Slack and Demidov and like everybody they have going there. And you say they're going to be the Leafs of this division very soon. And it's all credit to them for building that team in such a smart way, keeping those contracts low. And you look at the other guys in the division, you say, Tampa's window's closing, they're aging. And the Leafs who don't have a championship to go for it are also going to be fighting this new Habs team that's going to be dominating for the next decade in this division. And it's a great thing for the Habs, and it's kind of sad for the Leafs. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just sad. Yeah. No, I think you're so right to take it there. Devastating. You will, if you're lucky, you'll have another opportunity like the one you had with Nylander, Matthews, Marner. If that, you'll be extraordinarily lucky. The Penguins are generationally lucky, and it still took like 30 years a journey through them. Fucking early mid-2000s desert where they were unwatchable on scum, and they the guys almost left the city because of how bad they were. Probably put up over 100 points as a rookie, and they were still bad enough to make second overall that year, and they go from Lemieux to Crosby. And that may never happen again. The new team that this has actually happened to, the Oilers, it took 30 years. Yeah. And you don't want to waste it. All right, boys. Y'all ready to rush the Dolphins with this? I've been waiting to get back to this game for our yeah, it's been a while since we played this game. But I have to ask you this, what's up, Bill? I'm back to the story. Start the game now, man. All right. Whoa. What in the actual hell is going on? Explain it to us, Philip. They let people on to the next player. What the hell? Great. I'm so confused. I'm going to we can put this on the bench. George, what's going on? Why can't someone explain it to me? That is still the first thing I can say. I was just going to see you guys to focus on the game. That was the most conversational structure. You know what the hell is going on right now? Garbage. This is the 400-pound man. I think it's fairly safe that when Black gets back, because it's really good drive. If the man is asking about the depth, you can talk down. You need to build and talk down. You guys just shut the hell up and focus on the game. Seriously, Bill. What are you doing for? You will say anything that goes against you and do that and say, and you focus on the game. That's all it is. I don't know what you do. Another true-branded exclusion that he's criminal himself. You should be happy as bad, though, guys. This man is like trying to get out of jail, and you seem to be very good at that. Your excuse tell me what it's doing, how it's good, how it's building. Yes, you goddamn spot. So what? I'm just for one reason and one reason only, and that is to destroy you. You realize you can get out of the discord and you're going talking like this, right? All of this talking to the best, just to focus on the game. I can't believe my friend is doing it right, Donald. You're supposed to be serious with this. Stop trying to big crowd. My dad watch. Dad was calling. I'm surprised you're getting the grassroots still. It's only a matter of time that we do a bad as your friends once again. You guys see how many out there voting on the game? Shut up. You say praise my best when you got a hold of one. Stop looking for praise. But you always ask for praise and respect, George. What have you been talking about? And all you ask for before is that you can get a grand sport account that is easier every time you play. Okay, well, what about you, Phil? What's going on here? Did I say you talking to my best? I've been talking to him, however you said, well, you go chill out with that. Actually, you know what? You go ahead and talk to that. I give you permission. What the hell? I would appreciate it if you guys left me alone and just listen to George. How do you expect me to stand to you? Why are you doing this, George? Why can't we come together? You elected me, damn clown. He's just like the backstabber himself and the McDonald's #1 fan himself all the damn time. Don't you dare talk to me like that. I didn't intend on hurting you guys. I was just tired of this nonsense. Why are you still here? You should go down to the nice thing because you have a retirement home. You don't get to do us to look whatever when the saddest man on the planet is speaking out so we can pretend he's Daddy Joe. You think you're any good? I don't know what you're talking about. You never know what you're talking about because you're the dumbest person on the planet. Don't act like you should fall to you so you can do so that this is your first good swim. And don't act like you didn't. Call back to me and write me back when I was taking time away. I feel like it's a problem, George. I'm telling you. It's about that. I should have never heard that shot, George. I told you to focus up. You're seriously concerned more for the game than what is happening right behind the door? What do you want me to say, huh? And now it's their turn to spew out the bullcrap, George. You used to be cool. And then you backstabbed and went over to the side to move right then. Stop. You're probably the first one in this damn group. Did you just say that I am the biggest one? Oh, it's behind the damn here or something? But everyone knows this, Barack. You are by far the safest individual on planet Earth. Did you start having children? Just like God. You're the best for severe garbage in this game. You don't like it, George? Why are you here? Don't you know what you're trying to accomplish? This is the most exciting adventure I've ever been a part of before. I'm going to destroy everything and destroy you all. You don't need to be doing this right now. Okay, shut up, Dylan. How about you recognize how my destiny is in first place? I'm also the first one to say, nobody cares. Everyone knows you're going to be the end of your history. It's all about the best. I'm the embarrassing that I do. I got to take a response to that. And this is the justice of the story. I would never how you do this just drop it in the company. I wouldn't want for someone to get hurt. Seriously, are you trying to apply something right now? How dare you? No. How dare you guys? You guys ruined my life with this garbage food. You guys took my destiny away from me. You guys are the worst. You can't blame us for everything. Stop talking. Don't just let this grow if they want to improve. I didn't want you guys. Come on, God damn it. I'm sorry. What are you doing right now, George? Whatever you're doing, stop your stop. What is with my destiny? Trying to get you from me. Seriously, my destiny. Not yours. Come on, guys. I need you to stop it here. And all look at up there, intelligence, that's my bad. Don't mind if you're bad. After all the go and do it, oh, what was that to a good kid? We will now down to you. Say it one more time so we can fully understand what the fact is. The fact is that you are very good. What the hell? You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? This is what you all have to do now. Bow down to your king. Spirit in that substance. We're sorry, sir. That apology is a mistake of Sarah's entire personality, Joe. We're sorry, okay? So it's too late for that stuff. All the stuff you guys did is right. You all deserve it. There's anything you can do to fix this. You guys will keep playing with me and my destiny whether you like it or not. And don't even think of saying anything or doing anything. I have my eyes on all of you guys. What do you mean you have eyes on? I don't know. You tell me. The one who makes the comments every now and then during our maybe you guys are just going crazy. You're saying too much again, Sarah. No, how many times do you have to say this is sorry? It don't matter. I would have told you guys mentally. Just like you did with me. You can't be serious. You're going to learn what I went through. Just listen good. This is for the love of God. That is going to go to all of you guys. So what's going to happen if we win in this game then? Go to
going to be me or my best.
No, it's not. Great stuff, Doc. It's going to be like one of those spanking sessions. Stop! I'm sorry. Stop, go to George.
These meat writers make you delusional, bestie.
Okay. Let's all take a deep breath.
You don't get to tell me what to do. Apologize to your holiness.
You're right, voted George. I'm truly sorry for disrespecting you.
I must be dreaming right now. There's no way in hell that this is actually a thing.
That's right. Question everything about your existence. Question whether this is real or not. Question everything about what you know.
Let's not have this conversation anymore. You can just focus on the game instead.
You can say whatever you want, but I will also do the same. You guys will learn the same pain as me.
Talk to us, George. What pain are you going through?
Voted George, please stop.
Voted George, to you fat ass. Seriously, Bill, did you really just call me that?
I will not tolerate any slander towards my bestie. Do you hear me?
We got you, voted George. I apologize for Donald.
I want to hear it from the phone himself.
I am not sure myself.
Slow, bacon,
You want to try that again, John Donut? Crap, Donald is getting what he wants. You're right, voted George. I would not say anything to your bestie. That is my dad. How should I punish you so I make that to the learning the lesson?
Whoa. Hold on now, voted George. I am going. We're halfway into this game. Is this hard to do this but Donald's instance of talking back to Will? And I think he's right. What do you think? That's my dad. Donald doing so much to me. From bringing me into this group to rushing me back into the group. He deserves this punishment.
It must be pretty good. I think you know what to do, right? Are you guys actually serious right now?
This is back to the judges to you, huh?
Where is it going? About the rock?
Is that how you think I'm going to hear with that?
Excuse me.
Okay, that wasn't too bad there. I could do better though, Joe.
Hey, Donald, relationships are like fat people. They just don't work out. I can't believe I'm being talked to like this right now.
What are you feeling right now, Donald?
I'm pissed at everything. These are my close friends, and I cannot believe that they would talk to me like that.
What does it make you feel when this mention actually comes to one back instead of one and then go to school? Got another one from you, Darren. I've got a question.
I don't need to take it back to a good George. I can focus on the game we're playing.
Oh, then I don't think I like that. You put my servant, your dad, and like the servant on the personal line. To serve David Jordan. I think I should just kill you and demand a bill of punishment.
I don't think you need to take that.
Are you sure about that? I am requiring you to take back any comment made from Barrett and Bill. If you will take ground for that, whether you like it or not.
Is there any other alternative, though?
Shut up, Mama. We'll do everything so alternative. Anthony, brutally honest. You just want to take back the Barrett and Bill. They have citizens of big garbage, and they don't actually care for you. They just criticize you, too. No, she's just keeping open with the that's all I'm asking you. Did I get the permission to talk to them? Sorry, David. You better be. Now, let's get crazy. Like that it is. You will respond with permission by command my holiness when I ask you again.
I got you, though.
I am requiring you to give back any comment made from Barrett and Bill. You will take ground for that whether you like it or not. Do you understand these terms and conditions? That's much better, Donald. I expect great things from a great servant like you. Look it up where I go and still good right now. I didn't appreciate your comments, Sarah. It's the wrong. No, I'm still this right now. If I do go to George, you do the good, Donald. Now's your time, Donald. Let them have it.
It's a positive.
Come on, Donald. You don't actually mean that. It came out of his mouth, though, Joe. And I think you and Barrett are required to dig with that. Come on, Bill. You're going to apologize to you. You're going to do whatever you say. You're going to want to take it off. But what about the first one to me? Then I need Joe to do what I tell him to do. Give it back to Donald. You can't have it. Hey, Donald, you think nobody likes you? They're afraid to have to say Donald. What are you talking about? Not back there. Billy, just to say something to Donald now.
Hey, Donald, you have a lot of issues, but the biggest skill is you and always to win. Not too bad, but I know you have to do better. Especially, that's right. Hey, look at this. This is what they think the talk that is. Good best you watch. Well, it looks like you're already doing that to yourself. Every single week, burning the trips. You hear me? What is doing? So we don't think other things. I'm glad you brought that in because you guys can watch some good belly. Turns off everything to fall apart. There's plenty of game left, though. I don't appreciate it being talked to like that. I need you to say stuff back to that bestie. So who's going to back at it? Ladies and gentlemen, don't enjoy the first moment. I'm so good to hear. You want to talk about when it's hard, it feels like a nightmare you will be donut, your garbage gameplay, or how your friends are not actually your friends. Come on! You're the best. If you really see how these two other servants are playing right now, they are literally throwing the game away. I'm being honest though, it's kind of hard to take credit. I didn't appreciate that response. You can't get out of the distance to say something with a negative man. Don't even look straight up at you. What the hell? Those were the wrong words, not mine. And you started to understand how disgusting this fancy is. I didn't say I'm supposed to come again. I'm sorry, you guys, but I no longer have the position to win. Shut up for that crap. Please try again. You were never in a station to win instead. I told you all that it's going to be my best. That's the who will win this game. I mean, the Kansas City Royals. What are you trying to do, Rock? But it's something I won't like hearing. You know what will happen. If you're loose talking to that, it's always another walking off the face of mine is the same person in the group. But you know, I give my best position to talk, but he knows what to do from here. What? If you're going to do something like this, that's it. Then you might not meet my position to talk anymore. You're doing a great job so far. Your job is to complete match of balance will crumble eventually. Keep it up. You're as good as damn well. You're never going to win this game. Steps. You're a complete garbage in the game, Joe. Don't talk to my daddy like that. Yes. Keep talking like that. You guys should just give it up. My bestie is spitting out facts. It's such a clown show out here. How many attempts do you guys need to finish up the whole thing? You don't know what to do for you. Then stay the play this second. And you're questioning everything about your lifestyle, Joe. Are you feeling pain now? Are you feeling hopeless? Are you feeling alone and isolated? Tell me, Dan. Well, I just made it to the other side, so I'm still in this. Did I get you to make the dog bed? I need my bestie to say something back. Don't you ever speak about position. Do you know what respect is? Doing because my bestie went through so much because of you. Exactly what you tell the bestie does. Just need to finish up the work so we can finish up the game building. You're trying so hard to keep your friends under delusion, Barry. How about you tell the bestie? Correct. It's so lonely of you guys. You need to take a fake friend. You do serious without the rock? Come on, John. Go to school to make it all up. Oh, that's it coming out of my mouth. What do you guys my bestie? My bestie didn't see the mix at all. It's okay, bestie. Let them on to it. Say the rock. There are so many things said about me that I don't know about. Come on, guys. You know good as damn well what's going on. You try to simulate with that conversation. You know what's going to happen. Listen to the video and you listen to the truth. You speak like that, bestie, without protection, if you will. You didn't realize that you're still in this world. How can you talk to him like that? It's okay, bestie. I can handle garbage criticism from the face man himself. I'm downstairs and you know that. Oh, but your so-called friends know about that. Me and my bestie don't buy it. And now Joe and Donald are having doubts themselves. Billy is 100% correct. You say it right on Billy. I'm sorry, Sam. Finish it up. You will pay. Just like my bestie. Let me put it like this. Why has there been so much drama? This is manipulation. That's the truth. And then my bestie left the group for a bit. And then Joe left the group. Look who stayed behind the entire time. The best man on the planet. There. Are you so serious with this running up on these names? Good right now, Joe and Donald. You have no choice but to answer that right away. Right now. I can't sleep this entire damn day. Don't you hear that, Donald? What about Joe? Instant on every mentioned that it's been brought up from doing bills from being honest. And you understand this now, Ben? They don't doubt you do the friend either. My bestie is 100% correct about this. The French is insanely toxic, and Barrett is a leading cause for it. I refuse to be portrayed like my bestie is not wrong. And then look at it is like if you were constantly crashing our games for the last time we played together. I think my bestie gives permission to talk. It's okay, bestie. I think my best is done with the match. You know, people realize it. Although I disagree with how George is going about this, he's not 100% wrong. Seriously, though. Are you asking me like this way? He's like what? Why don't you tell me? I love hearing this. Keep it going. I was going to say, why don't you let them go? You're bringing us so much dollars. When I was looking for the friend, you were supposed to be my friend. And then you backtracked me. So look at this, Barrett. You played this. And I was supposed to do it together. My bestie is not wrong about that. I'm still you will be the director of this. Don't get toxic now that you're getting called out for it. I'm taking the door because these are all lines to good humanity. Then why don't you explain your toxicity in Plato? Why don't you explain your toxicity in Marvel Rivals? Except, why don't you explain your toxicity in Mario Kart? Why don't you explain that on that? What is going on? Get out of line. Tell us what is going on. You know what you can't share. I cannot believe I'm going to do that. Come on, Barack. You don't have anything to say to justify that stressful behavior. So it's a great city. It's a great city. You just really flat out toxic to these dollars, right? Spitting the facts out, Joe. That's not true. There's just a lot going on, okay? You have to believe it. What do you think of that response, Dan? I think that typical Barrett is faking. God is a question and he's not being honest. Seriously, there are lots going on here. Everything that we did to each other in the past. You still have to explain why you acted that way in previous dating sessions for us. Don't try to point the finger still. Do you guys understand where I'm coming from now? Barrett is the reason for all this, and he's just trying to avoid the truth. All I have to say to Demos and Joe is to remember the good times. Seriously? Remember us playing Pokemon Fire Red? How could you forget? To be fair, though, Barack, that was a long time ago, and a lot of things have changed since. Yeah, and that doesn't change the fact how you refuse to tell us what's been going on with you. Keep it going, guys! I don't know if you do this now, maybe every single second of this gaming session. It's hurts, doesn't it, Barack? But this is what you deserve, that's what you said. That is goaded towards you. Don't disrespect him like that. It's okay, Becky. I know how to take it, Chuck Barack. This isn't the first time that you've been toxic. It was only ever toxic for you. Thank you. Be careful for what you say to my bestie. I just hope everyone realizes now how disgusting of a person Barack is. Big man. He acts super vague and will never reveal his true feelings or thoughts to any of us. Are you going to completely dismiss that whole four-page bill? It's going to go. Wait again, Barack. Don't forget it. Okay, you know what? Focus and finish the damn game. I'm still in first place, you know. Typical Barack is talking about himself and forgot how I'm also tied for first place. I'm going to be completely honest. But Barack did talk about himself a lot during our session of Play-Doh. Yeah, I have to agree with that. So everything is coming together, huh? It definitely is. What do you have to say about that, Barack? I don't care for this anymore. I'm just trying to focus on the game. You care more about the game than what's currently happening, Barack? You must get it, Joe. Just leave it alone. Again with that? This is why we can't trust you 100% of the time, Barack. How can you be more focused on the game right now? Starting to stop it, John. I know why. You were the one who rushed George back as well. Why isn't that talked about, huh? You were the ones who stabbed Bill in the beginning. Why isn't that talked about? Why is everyone pointing the finger at me? But that doesn't take away from the things you have done instead, right? Seriously, Joe. Can you use your damn brain for once? Okay, don't talk to him like that. Excuse me? Just because you're getting called out for a lot of things. That doesn't mean you have to treat Joe like crap. I cannot believe you two right now. After everything we've been through? Seriously? I'm glad we're finally coming to the realization of who Barack is in the first place. What do you think of this, Bestie? Make sure to be mindful of what you say. I think you're right about this, Bestie. I don't really know what else to say. Well, you heard from everyone. Barack has shown his true colors. I'm sorry for this, Joe Donald, but this is who Barack is. This is some disgusting manipulation. That's all I have to say. If you were just honest with us, Barack, things wouldn't have to be like this, you know? I need more time to process everything. But Joe is
I
right.
hate this.
Friendships are formed from trust. And if you can't trust us 100% with telling us things, then how can we trust you 100%?
And to think you were more focused on the game than what is going on here, Barack, for real, it's quite sad.
You were the one earlier saying that it's in my best interest to focus on the game. Now you're criticizing me for focusing on the game?
Don't get all butthurt now that you've lost your lead, Barack.
I can never win this conversation. I'm done with you guys.
That's it. Done with everything just like that?
You don't understand, you damn clown. Stop pissing me off.
Don't talk to my friends like that, and you have no choice, Barack.
What do you mean I have no choice?
You're going to stay with us. You're going to learn. You're going to pay.
I know I am.
Excuse me?
Want to be manipulated from yours? Go ahead. But I'm just about done here.
I don't think you have much of a say in this, Barack.
What's going on anymore?
So this is what you meant by taking me down, huh? Isn't this enough for you, George?
Once again, it's go to George.
You put me through way too much, Barrett, and you caused pain to my friends.
Don't call them your friends.
It's only right for you to go through what we all went through.
It's in your best interest to listen to them.
Okay, but how in the hell are you all of a sudden going to win this game, huh? Did you plan this whole crap out?
Once again, perhaps you're hurrying too much for the game. Why does it matter?
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I thought you were better than this.
I'm sorry that it had to come to this, Jeremy Brino. You can do whatever you want moving forward, but just know that my bestie and I will always be there for you.
Now that's what you call a fact.
We have some requests for the week.
Wow, that's a lot of double eggs.
Anything else?
It's a whole essay on billions.
I wasn't the one calling you a demented platoon. I wasn't the one calling you a senile peasant. Please think of your brain.
If I'm being brutally honest, Barack, I would much rather have someone say that to my face than to beat around the bush while hiding thoughts and feelings from me.
I'm so glad to hear you come around, Donald. What about you, Joe?
This is just an insane amount to process.
Deep breaths, Joe.
All I'm going to say is that friendships go both ways.
Big fact.
So if someone doesn't respect me or treat me fairly, then I don't have an interest in being their friend.
Just hurry up and finish the damn game. I'm not trying to play this right now.
But you will be with us moving forward, though, Barack. You don't have a choice.
I don't give a crap at this point. I have nothing more to lose at this point.
This is just the beginning of the pain that I went through, Bear. I hope this betters yourself moving forward.
Are we sure about this, though, Joe?
Yeah, what if something bad happens?
I assure you both that everything will be fine. Isn't that right, Betsy?
Yeah, everything is going to be okay. You have to trust in the process.
Jesus Christ, I just want to yak right now.
You're going to learn one day, Barack.
If you don't mind me asking, though, George, what was that whole thing with the permission aspect of things with Bill? You don't need to answer that, Bestie.
Donald is my friend. This is the stuff I want to be open and honest with him. You can go ahead and tell him, Betsy. Make sure you tell him what he needs to know and nothing more.
What do you mean by that? I now know what my bestie went through. Barack is the reason for his pain.
Excuse me?
So I just want to make sure he remains happy. Makes sense to me. I don't want to say or do anything that will add more unneeded adversity to his life. So that is why I asked for permission to talk. I need to make sure he's okay.
Holy shit, you could not make it any more obvious that Bill just read off the script that you wrote on George.
That's not true.
Barack, we already have trust issues with you. Don't make Donald and Joe trust you even less moving forward.
I don't even care at this point. What are you going to take away from me next, huh?
I thought you were important to you, Barack. You're just going to give up like that?
I'm not going to lie, but my feelings are kind of hurt right now.
Once again, guys, I'm sorry that Barack is like this.
You're okay.